Hi everyone, this is a brief intro on a few merchandise that I wanted to share with you. First of all, this is my latest creation, Aura Cleansing and Protecting Spray. This is the rose water infused with 8 crystals. The list of the crystals is given. Each of them has a different association with our energy centers, the chakra points. You spray them on your chakra points and you just spray it all over you, and it will give you this kind of energy cleanse whenever you want to. Then we have the energy healing cards deck. Again, they are back, and you can order them from our Instagram Alpha Healing Shop. The link is given into the description box, and all of your crystals and meditative crystals, jewelry or bands, just go ahead and place the order on Alpha Healing Shop. The link is given into the description box. Also, there are some areas and my CSR projects that I would want you to contribute, and if all the details are given into the description box, go ahead, heal the humanity, help me in helping more and more people in terms of free donations or donation readings, or sending them these energy healing cards decks, or making new decks. All of these projects that I've been doing, go ahead and help me out so I can do it more vigilantly. So next to it is your reading. Take care. Hello Scorpios, welcome to your Pisces season tarot reading. This Pisces season is very important and significant, which is why I'm doing a special bonus reading for all of the signs here. We have recently came out of this Mercury retrograde, which was very strong and intense in terms of this was the only planetary retrograde, and it has brought every unresolved issue and a situation over the surface, because finally, as we conclude this astrological year with the Pisces season, there should not be anything burdensome or blockages around any part of our life which can halt our forward motion, or which can not let us activating our pure potentiality that we are entering into with the Aries season coming up. Right now, all planets are in straight motion until April, and that means it is a very potential time. Anything you can visualize or dream of, you can manifest. So this is that simple. But this Pisces season is of course, Pisces season is about going within, and it gives a very imaginative and dreamy energy, because it is the hidden mystique, and it allows us to go within the, dive into the deeper subconscious mind of our own and learn more about ourselves and integrate all the lessons that we have learned from our past 11 months of this astrological year, to finally integrate them and imply, make the implication happen on all levels, heal mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and go more into our spiritual expansion, spiritual healing. So this 30 days are going to be all dedicated to humanity, for all the tough lessons that we have learned in past 11 months, to give ourselves the time to rest and recuperate, reset, and learn how do we want to be into this new era when it starts with the Aries season, coming from 21st of March. And I'm very excited because this is ending and new beginnings are coming our way. So first I'm drawing the Raise Your Vibration Energy Healing card deck. There is, what is the divine message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. So the title card came. See, this is the title card. Portal point to 5D. This is your divine message, something that you need to keep your focus on in order to allow your higher mind to, your lower mind to connect with your higher mind and to expand spiritually. So portal point to 5D is your card. Portal point is the recently opened doorway to the fifth dimension through which the light and love of fifth density has openly been reaching to us. The access to the higher dimension and our previous lifetimes is much more expectant now than ever before. Through dreams and hypnosis meditations, the portal point is it is possible through dreams and hypnosis meditations. The portal point is providing a direct reach from any human soul to ascend to the higher consciousness. Be receptive to the messages that you receive in your dreams and in sudden epiphanies. So, yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, I have been talking about this, and every mystic in the world has been talking about this, that the fourth dimension has actually collapsed, and now the earth is shifting from the third density to the fifth density. So 5D is pretty much here. We cannot see it yet, but we can surely feel it. People who have been passed on, you will be able to see them into your dreams more clearly, bringing in messages for you, because they become our spirit guides and become the council of light for us. And then there has been so much influx of energy and divine guidance coming to our planet, raising the vibration of our planet. In past 2 months, once the earth vibration was 3000 from 7.8 hertz, which was like intense beyond measures, and I was actually having vertigos that days and the head rushes, because it was too strong and intense. And before that, it reaches up to, I think, 2000, and it stayed there for like 3 days. It was in December, around the lunar eclipse. So these waves, these energy vibrational increase and influx, this has been coming from the fifth density, and this has opened this portal point of 5D for us, for humanity to raise their vibration, to as much as we practice love, we receive more love from the higher dimensions. As much as we practice compassion, we receive more compassion. As much as we practice sharing our light with others, which is the light is the knowledge and the guidance and everything that you know about life or yourself or anybody or any situation, that is light. So as much as you practice sharing light with others, you receive more light from the higher dimension. So that is how the portal point works. So whatever you have, you see, charity is not just giving money. Charity is giving anything that you have extra with you, everything, anything that you have in abundance. That is something you have to give to others. It could be knowledge, it could be love, it could be compassion, it could be healing energy, it could be care, it could be time. Anything that you have in abundance, just share it with others. And that is the basically the purpose of charity or concept of charity. So affirmations coming in for you are: I acknowledge the opening of the portal point to the higher dimensions. I allow my consciousness to expand and rise as high as it possibly can. My light body activation is enabling my ascension to the higher dimensions. I release all of my lower vibrating attachments to allow my spirit's ascension to the higher consciousness. I dismiss all of my lower vibrating thoughts and emotions of my mortal experiences and mind programming as I allow my spirit to ascend to the higher realms of consciousness. So it shall be. I feel so empowered by saying these affirmations. I also secretly feel proud of myself. But honestly, this is a secret I'm going to tell the Scorpions. I haven't told this to anybody, or few of my friends know that many things that when I was creating this deck, some of the times I was writing down the things that I didn't know where it was coming from. I had never learned about those things. I have never heard about those things. but that information was just coming to me, and I was channeling it from the divine. And then I used to research it. After typing it, I used to research it, that I didn't want to give the wrong information. And yes, the information was absolutely correct, and I have no clue where it was coming from. I think I have channeled it from directly from the Akashic records. So just for you guys. This is I'm saying because the portal point to 5D came for you, and this means that keep your mind open to endless possibilities. The humanity is entering into a time that we have never experienced before, because the previous timeline has collapsed, and now we are entering into a brand new timeline, and this timeline is immeasurable. The abundance is immeasurable. The possibilities are infinite, and you just think about a certain situation and you will manifest it. The astral projection is going to happen. People are already talking about the pineal gland, and they're talking about the UFOs. The star nations are here. So things are shifting big time. We are receiving guidance from higher dimensions, and we are in this state, as we speak, we are in the state of becoming one with our higher self. This is actually the Pisces season. The whole theme is about becoming one with the higher self. Anything that is still keeping you attached or limiting or into the material and mortal mindset, that will be releasing through in next 30 days. So that is happening for the collective, and that's beautiful times we are heading into, and expect the whole shift in the energy with the Aries season. So yippee. And stay open, stay mindful, practice more love and more light, and that will manifest more and more into your life. So now let's see what is the oracle cards message for you. Man holding a coin. Okay, this man has been haunting all the previous readings as well. So some business partnership proposal coming your way, or if you're a masculine, you are thinking of offering this to somebody with the lucrative offer of growth and success. This is a solid foundation and solid coin that you want to offer to this person, and you know that only with this person you can grow and build something which is heartfelt and also very unbreakable kind of a, there is a lucrative growth. But you're dealing with a broken heart, Scorpio, and you need to heal yourself first. Either this, or you have hurt this person so badly that they are not able to open themselves to you, or this means that you are coming from a broken heart state, and although you know that you can build a beautiful future and a powerful, you two could be amazing together, but there is still some heartache that you need to work on. So give yourself time to heal. Do not do anything on a rebound. Do not offer anything from the place of hurt, because that will not be that will be put you into a toxic attachment or a toxic situation where you have done something out of you didn't want to feel lonely, or you didn't want to be left out, and you thought that the other person has abandoned you or something like that. But heal yourself completely, and only then move forward with whatever this proposal that you want to give. Or if this is the other person hurting, you need to give them time to heal, because right now from this card I'm seeing that they won't accept it, because they are afraid of every ounce of pain that you have caused them. Ouch. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is the third eye chakra, and this is the awakening of intuition and receiving the divine messages through your dreams, or meditations. So think about ways of increasing your spiritual wisdom, or spend more time into meditation that will allow you to gain a fresher perspective about this situation, how you can reach to them without hurting them any further, or you know uh, get empowered spiritually. So during this time that you have to give to them or to yourself, to heal from this broken heart situation. Next is the card, the garden and the gate. This card is saying that you are having multiple self doubts. Okay, this is your hurt, or maybe you have caused this to the partner as well. Broken heart in the garden and the gate is saying that because of your broken heart situation, or the past hurtful emotional trauma that you have faced, you are keeping yourself limited into this situation, and you are staying stuck into this behind this gate into this garden, which you think is your comfort zone, but actually this is the fear zone. You are unable to take the risk, you are unable to step out of this place because you're very familiar where you are right now, and you think if you would go outside, there is a fear of unknown, and there is a fear that maybe if something bad happened to you before, it can happen to you again. But you are just limiting yourself by staying stuck in here. You unless or until you won't take the risk, you would not know what opportunities and possibilities are waiting for you outside this gate, and you would stay stuck and limited. But this is basically your fears that are not letting you get out of this comfort zone, although you have the key of the gate, but you're deliberately staying stuck into it. Next is the happy family. So once you would be able, there is a lucrative offer that you want to give to somebody, but there is a hurt that cannot be denied. You need to work on your third eye chakra, removing all of your self doubts, your self sabotage, your negative thinking patterns that are keeping you into this state that you cannot do it, you are not enough, you have to stay into this state where you are because this is comfortable, but this is not just comfortable, this is keeping you limiting, this is halting your forward growth. And once you will overcome this and step out of it, the happy home, infinite possibilities, and the limitless abundance is waiting for you. You have the rainbow, you have the happy home, you have everything that you ever dreamt for, from a marriage partnership, from family, kids, happy home, having a good relationship with your partner, kids, all of this will be coming your way. But once you will heal yourself and get out of this fear zone, and whatever, because blockage of third eye chakra gives you self doubts, and you start becoming hopeless. You think there is no way that you can do it, but this is all because you are unable to trust yourself, or trust your intuition. So you need to listen to your intuition. If your soul has been guiding you about towards something or someone, then you must do it. Don't let your fears keep you away from your happily ever after. So must get out of this situation, which is hard, disturbing emotionally, and keeping you limiting and restricting. Oh, I have drawn the oracles. Now let's see what the tarot message is for you. I got so absorbed with the message that I took the deck that I have already worked with. Okay, so now let's see the tarot messages for you, Scorpions. The High Priestess, you keep going within, learning more about your own spirituality. Sixth chakra and High Priestess coming in is finally you're listening to your intuition. Finally, you're letting your guides and your higher self tell you what to do. And it is screaming not to stay into a situation which is hurting you, or which is keeping you limited or restricted, or based on your fears that maybe something happened to you in the past that you do not want to repeat. Anything that has happened to you in the past was an experience and you have learned and grown through it. It is not necessarily going to be, repeat again. But if you would think that it will, repeat again, then it will repeat again, because we only get what we, uh, you know, um, the attention goes. What was the phrase? So wherever your attention goes, you actually start manifesting things over there. So don't think negatively about any situation. Don't think you do not have a viable option or another choice. We always have a choice. There is always a choice. So choose differently, choose love, choose happiness, and choose your happy family. Next to High Priestess, you're going within, learning more about your spirituality, learning to, acknowledging your intuition, what has it been guiding you, and becoming one with the higher self. But your plans about your future, anything that you want to achieve, you're keeping it to yourself, and that's a very wise thing to do, because when we share our plans and our ideas, that we are, planting seeds into the vast ocean of consciousness, or in cosmic intelligence. When we share it with others, it somehow loses its power to manifest. So it's not that people would be putting negativity to it. That also is one of the reason. Do not share it with others, because somebody can think, oh, she cannot do it, or he cannot do it, he can never get there. But that way they will put a question mark, or a kind of barrier into your manifestation. So keep it to yourself. You're doing it, but you're ready to follow all of your dreams that you always wanted to. However, that's a fancy but. Garden in the gate, and this Eight of Sword is saying that, and of course I was talking about self-doubts with the blockage of third eye chakra. This is a card of self-doubts. This is a card of unable to take the risk, unable to step out of your negative thinking. You are being caged by your own thoughts. You think you do not have a viable option, you cannot get out of it, but that is only because you are so afraid and you're so hurt that you are not having, you are losing the self-confidence in yourself. Your self-confidence in yourself, so many selves. You are losing the self-confidence. You are having multiple self-doubts that you cannot get out of here and you cannot achieve it. But this is all because your mind is playing tricks with you. This is not the real situation. You are not actually trapped into somewhere, because this girl has the key of this gate all along, but she's still keeping herself into this place because she thinks it's familiar and this is comfortable. Don't be that girl. Get out of it if it is hurting you, if it is painful for you to stay in here. And this card coming with the garden and the gate is saying that your mind is and your fears are keeping you caged. This is not the real time situation. I always tell this to my partners, and I said this to the Libra reading, and now I'm repeating it into the Scorpio reading, that whenever you are in a bad marriage or a bad relationship, especially people stay stuck into such situations because it's a marriage or children are involved in different situation. So I always tell them that it's a marriage contract. It is not a death sentence. If you're not happy in it, if it is not fulfilling, if it is not helping you to grow, if it is causing you hurt or emotional, setback, or it is toxic, one person is putting all the effort and the other person is not, then please step out of it. Do not do this to yourself, not for your children, not for the society, not for anyone, because This is your life, this is your journey, and if you're not happy, you cannot be a happy mother or a happy father or a happy spouse or a happy person. So choose your own happiness and do not stay stuck into a situation because of such societal norms or community or title or anything. Just don't. If you're not happy and you're not loved correctly, or you're being unable to love the partner, then do not stay stuck into it just because you're into a title. No. It's not a death sentence. It is just a marriage contract. Dissolve and exit if it is so painful and giving you so multiple fears. Three of Wands, be hopeful about the future. You do not have to exit one thing and run away into another thing. Just give yourself time with the Three of Wands. Get out of the painful situation and just stay hopeful, open, and see from where the sun rises and see how it brings you the happiness, the fulfillment, the peace, the love, the happy family that you crave for to your way. But you have, in order to, get something in your life or bring something or manifest something into your life, you have to make room for it. So you are already into a toxic partnership or a relationship or a marriage. You are not making room for a new partner or a healthy partner or commitment to come into your way because you're staying stuck into a toxic partnership. So you must get out of the toxic partnership pattern so that you make room for something good to come your way. And Three of Wands is saying that stay hopeful, the sun will rise and you will get all that you have endured and all that you have sent out into the universe. Your prayers are being heard and you will get it. But right now you're grieving, you're in pain, you are having this time of emotional healing and adjustment. You cannot fully open yourself to love again because there is a deep wound that needs healing. I would say do not stay stuck into the situation which is still causing you hurt or something that you got yourself into because of the hurt. If you got yourself into a partnership or a commitment or a relationship because when you were hurting, this is time for you to get out of it, free yourself, become one with your spiritual self, heal yourself, and follow your soul's guidance and wisdom. It will lead you to the happy family. So this is your reading for the next 30 days of Pisces season. I'm wishing